Hello, my name is Vivienne Vagemite and I'm so excited to be competing in the Boston Drag Gauntlet Cycle 4.
How did you come to your drag name?
So, Vivienne came from one of my first D&D characters, that's Dungeons & Dragons, for people who aren't nerds. And then Vagemite was just, well, who doesn't love a vulgar drag last name? And I'm Australian.
How would you describe your style?
My style of drag is obviously very techno-modern. It is 1950s rockabilly, very retro-inspired, particularly by Lucille Ball.
How long have you been performing in drag?
So my drag journey started back in 2019 when I competed as part of my rugby team's fundraiser, which is just a bunch of gay men dressing up in dresses and not doing much drag. And then from there, I got involved in Candy Digits Productions to now be competing in the Boston Drag Gauntlet.
Where are you from, both currently and where were you raised?
So I'm originally from Wollongong, Australia, that's just south of Sydney, and now I live in Medford, Massachusetts, because some of it was too expensive.
How did you first discover drag?
So drag for me started by watching Are You Being Served? I watched that with my grandmother all the time, and from there Priscilla Queen in the Desert, a classic Australian drag film, and then a bunch of what I now recognize as pantomime queens in a number of shows that I played in.
Do you have any special talents or secret weapons?
Well, I play a bunch of instruments, so saxophone, flute, clarinet. We'll see if I whip those up on stage. I can also sew, style my own hair. Basically, I can just do anything.
What made you interested in Drag Gauntlet?
It was a chance to prove that what I'm working on... Oh, I'm going to restart that one. It was a chance that it was a chance for me to prove that what I've been working on and developing in this craft could go somewhere and lead to something, and act as an opportunity to break out onto the Boston drag scene properly.
Why do you think you have what it takes to win?
Oh, that's because I'm bloodthirsty and vicious. Like, truly, I will grind these queens and kings down into the dirt to win.
What would winning Drag Gauntlet mean to you?
It would mean a level of validation of my art and my craft, to challenge my craft and to truly show that I have what it takes to be a phenomenal drag performer.
What's your favorite drink?
Oh, that would be a nice bottle of red wine, very dry, and costing about $200, $250 a bottle, which I don't pay for.
I thought you were going to say your husband. What is your favorite movie and why?
My favorite movie is Amelie. I love the very Parisian, old school style of art film, and truly the aesthetics of that is quite on point for Vivienne.
And do you have a final thought you want to leave us on?
Yes, once I win Drag Gauntlet, then my tyrannical rule over the Boston drag scene will begin, and blood will be shed.
Thank you.
They're gonna cut that one off.